Hello everyone! The other day I built a crazy cozy cat lady home. And I thought to myself, why not build something for the stereotypical dog lover too? You know, something like the equivalent to the crazy cat lady, but with dogs. And what house they would like. I am more on the crazy cat lady side of things. Dogs are cute, dogs are wonderful, but if you give me the choice, I will pick a cat every time. But that doesn't mean that dog families, dog parents, can't have something cozy. And so we're gonna build that today. Thought about what would make the equivalent of a crazy cat lady for a dog owner, a crazy in love with dogs person. A too much into dogs person. And I thought stereotypically dog owners probably are more like families. So instead of how with the crazy cat lady home we had one single bedroom and it was all focused around the cats, here I want to go with the stereotype of, the people who say, I have 5 kids, two that I bore and 3 with fur, or something like that. These types of people. That is what I'm building the house for. So it's gonna be a family home, and I also kind of think it should be pretty big. Not humongous, but pretty big. And it should have a giant backyard where the dogs can free roam. I also thought about the style that I would associate with a family home for crazy dog lovers. And I think, I know the style gets a lot of flack, it's also not my personal favorite, but an open floor plan, modern farmhouse kind of aesthetic. So yeah, this is gonna be a home for dog lovers and an aesthetic I'm not personally subscribed to. So this is gonna be interesting, but I am determined to make this a pretty and cozy space. Now let me get the floor plan straight. Thinking this is gonna be a windowsill maybe. I have the idea to make a dog house by using half walls and stuff, but I'm not sure if I can pull it off. Let me quickly see. Now, is that a cute house for a little dog? I think I like it. With the contrast of the tall wall height here. It's kind of cute. Now, back to the main show. After I wasted a lot of time again. Classic me. So I'm thinking this could be a closet, and this the downstairs bathroom. Kitchen and dining and living and going outside. And then, as I said, I want this family to have multiple children. So we need to have room for multiple children. Okay, how about this? Weird bathroom. 1 bedroom. 2nd bedroom. 3rd bedroom. Very weird shape. But maybe salvageable. I'll try to roof it and then I see if I scrap it. Could be that I scrap it. So what do we think? I think it's a bit dire. We also have the bug that happens when you have one tile wide roofs. But I think it could work. I'm gonna continue. Also, this column I can't extend. I don't know why. I'm choosing to ignore it. I'm choosing life. I'm choosing happiness. I don't know yet if I want to go aggressively white with it or if I want to do the dogwood white combo. I think dogwood white combo is a little bit more practical if you have dogs and children. So I'm going with that for now. And we want wooden planks. Let's see about doors and windows now. Going with the farmhouse style. The yeehaw doors. That's a no-brainer, I think. Inside doors, I think I want to go with these ones. They fit the modern farmhouse aesthetic decently. This one is a very dark bedroom. Oh well. Form over function, huh? Okay, I changed the floor plan up a little bit to have more bathrooms and room to put windows here because that wall on the downstairs I can't really put windows in because of the rooms that are here. And it's a little sad if the entire wall doesn't have any windows, so I had to remedy that. We are losing quite some space for hallway, but we can make this a functional space, no problemo. So I guess I can now go ahead and really furnish the place. Now, I think fences wise, I usually like to fence everything in, but I would really love it to look like the entire place here is their property and there's already a fence here. So I don't think I'm gonna use any kind of fence. This is their fence. And this whole thing, including the tiny little pond here, is actually all their yard. So it's not gonna actually get some fences. I'm probably gonna place some greenery here and there. And that's about it. This room being so big, it could maybe even be for 2 kids. We'll see. We have the dark wood accents, so this could be a good wood color. And so we also need dark wood stairs. Oh, actually maybe I like it open. Leaning heavily on the white and dark aesthetic. I think that's the way to go. And I don't know about wall colors. I think with the farmhouse aesthetic and stuff like this, we should be fairly neutral, so light tones. Not too much. Right. Not getting too excited. We want it calm, soothing. No, I think I'd stay with this one. And maybe a stone top. Pretty! And I think I'm also gonna start with the kitchen area. Do these come in a nice modern farmhouse switch? This is very blue for being white. Now that's too 90s. The alternative is to go very modern. Maybe really leaning into the farmhouse aspect, although that's not really what I think of. I think I gotta go with something like this. Not really farmhouse, but maybe we can use appliances that sell the farmhouse a bit more. I want an island. The white is really annoying. Or maybe I don't make it an island. I don't know what I want to do. I'm coming back to this later. I'm gonna go with a modern fridge. Ew. Yeah. Nope. I really hate that. I mean, I'm unhappy with the white, but I think I want an island. That is also primo ugly here. I don't know what I'm doing. It all looks like shit. Okay, gotta think straight here. Gotta fix my kitchen. I'm fixing it somehow. Do I like that? I'm afraid I don't. Does that work? No. No, I think this is horrible. The white has the gray, and I hate that too. But I do want upper cabinets, and if it kills me. Oh god, I need to do something. You know what? I hate it. I hate it all. Hate it, hate it, hate it. Vividly hate it. Why did I go for an aesthetic I don't follow myself? And that is really hard to do with what we have in the game, because I can more or less do either or, but never both. Like either modern or farmhouse. Not farm whore. Can I keep with the dark and really do as I said earlier and just have the accessories be aggressively farm? The dark wood could be a little bit chic for my needs. Maybe not. The problem with the lighter swatches is they have the lighter wood. And we have the dark wood in the home. Or the grey wood, which personally I think grey wood is a crime. But the beige might be semi-modern farmhouse. Yeah, maybe it's better than the white, because the white with the grey is a little bit clinical if we compare the two. I'm trying to add some like softer pastel colors because that's all very modern farmhouse with the soft tones, like the beiges and the pastels, all relatively soft. It's not it's not translating that well. Maybe it's a trust the process thing. Maybe it is. Maybe I'm also just slightly delusional. Who is to tell? I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. It's the it's better. Um it's so I yeah. Okay, it is what it is. Listen, listen, listen. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. I'm not crying. You're crying. This is also heavily annoying me. Not working for me. But I'm afraid it will have to because I think I don't know of anything even smaller. Everything else is bigger. So I will choose to ignore it. Haha, haha. The only other option would be to make this smaller. But I hate that. I mean, I could also make it taller. But that's super weird too. Or is it actually? Now that I'm seeing it. Hold on. I'm good. I'm good. The kitchen is more modern than farmhouse, but we can still fix that. We're still on track. Maybe tiles. Maybe tiles can save a life. It looks as though it's coming up on the top of it, which always annoys me, but if you tilt down the camera, you can't see that you can actually tell because the upper bits of the wall are actually inside the floor of the upper level. So, hehe. I'm not too sure about anything I'm doing here, but I'm adding a little bit more of the pastels, adding a little bit of a rustic flavor in hopes that this will translate more farmhousey in the end of it all. I think the dogs are gonna eat here later on. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, so we have a bit of clutter already, and it is softening things up quite a bit even now, and I'm not even done yet. So that gives me a bit more hope. This could be like basil or something. Some herbs for the kitchen. Want this on top of this. Just so it looks like this is an actual usable space, same as with these containers there. I just want this to not be only decorative. A little bit of clutter. So I want the cookbook. I think a cookbook is really part of the aesthetic. Oh yeah, on top there. Ooh, nice. Oh, that's comfy though. Looks very cozy. I was gonna put a kettle here, but I think dog owner more stereotypically, like I'm always speaking stereotypically, same as with the cat house, I was being very stereotypical, and with this, I would say dog owners stereotypically probably more coffee maker than kettle. So I'm gonna get a coffee machine. I'm gonna put it here. It's a nice kitchen, view-wise. Now I also want a stand mixer. Like, because it's a big family, I have this vision in my head with a stand mixer. Is this too much farmhouse? I think yes. I think we are modern or modern-ish in furniture and farmhouse and decoration, at least in this kitchen unit. This is light wood and not white. However, I like the yellow, so I think I'm gonna go with that. Yes, yes, yes. This is okay. How are we farming? Are we farming modern? This could actually, like, it's so stereotypical for the farmhouse aesthetic a few years back, but again, I am trying to be very stereotypical, just not to the point of ridicule. And here's where I would want the real dining table to go. This is more like the breakfast bar. That's good. This is a good table. Slaps hood. This baby will get you all the way to dinner. It's hard with this. Oh, this all bothers me so much. Maybe, maybe two? Is this better? I think so. Okay. Okay, I like it. But since it's modern farmhouse and like we're doing the opposite. We have very rustic furniture. We need some modern decoration, maybe a modern light. I'm thinking. We need plants here. It's a little dark, but I think the contrast might be cool and add a little bit of that modern flair. Now I have to think about the size of the dogs. I'm thinking big dogs, but maybe big and small dogs. If we have a small dog, we could put a dog bed here-ish somewhere. That's kind of cute. Doggy one and the other doggy. Okay, that's cute. But I don't want to just have plants. I feel like stereotypically they have children that are in some form of sports club. Ooh, that's a good picture. Okay, this I wanted to be a dresser, kind of. Okay, so, living room. I have to think about a layout. Kind of want that. Is that bad with the windows? I don't know. I mean, it kind of works, actually. And it's good for modern farmhouse vibes. I want more. Like an entire big family has to sit here together. I'm also absolutely not sure if I want a television set or not, controversially, because I know how valuable televisions are in The Sims. But nowadays there's quite a few people who don't have a television. If they don't like to watch television a lot or don't play video games a lot, they're like, yeah, I'm watching my show on my tablet sometimes, and that's enough for me. Couldn't be me. I have a very big OLED TV and I love it. But some people. And I feel like dog people might fall into that stereotype too. So this would then be more of a conversational area. But I don't know. Unsure. This said, oh, this is a color match. Hello. Let's see with the television. I wish that would slot better. This is so annoying. I'm really trying to balance this modern farmhouse thing. It's really hard for me. You know, this is in silver, but it's so light. I think it still works. We're gonna ignore that this isn't silver, okay? I would have also liked a fireplace, but I don't really feel like it fits anywhere. And it's not so safe for dogs. I feel like there's a lot of pendant lights and modern farmhouse builds. And we need some more, you know, dog beds. Something to tell us a dog lives here. Maybe a big one, maybe here. Is it too big though? I feel like the big dog beds are kind of disruptive. I actually like that there's so much room in the middle here for gameplay, because one thing I always struggle with, because normally I like to build smaller entryways and smaller living rooms, is where to put the fucking Christmas tree. And here I have a lot of room for Christmas trees. Or parties. Parties are also so often a problem. But not here. You have plenty of room for a party. Just plop an invisible dance floor on here and get going. Is this farmhouse enough? I guess so. I guess I don't have to be incredibly on the theme, on the nose. It is supposed to look realistic after all. That all works together. Yeah, it works together. I want some personal pictures here. We need books. Just a few. Oh yeah, we do need umbrellas. Because we're gonna go out a lot during all kinds of weather. We have dogs. Do we want all bathrooms to be the same? And do we want differences? What would a modern... I think modern farmhouse would be all the same, right? There's a concept behind it. If it's truly farmhouse, it would have decorative tiles. As it's modern farmhouse, I think this would lean more modern in tiling, at least. Square tiles are better, but this is very sparkly. And this make it more modern. Ah. Ew. No, it can't is the answer. This is very sterile. I want a pop of color. Any pop of color. I'm desperate. The small tiles are way too small. The small tiles are too small. Maybe we do go on a pattern, but we pick the very modern one. Maybe like this. Patterns like that. I could see in a modern farmhouse. Maybe gray? No, gray's too soft. If we're going to do this in this house, we need contrast. Because we already have the dark wood and white stuff. Then I would really want to have these subway tiles. They're not the most modern anymore. They may be called outdated by some. But they mirror the black and white contrast pretty well. We could do different colors in the different bathrooms. That would be a fun way to differentiate them. Like, the downstairs gets a boring white. It's the guest bathroom and all. And then one blue, one yellow. I mean, why not? That gives us a little bit of difference, and it makes sense that the difference would be the part that you just only have to paint. Because that's a that's a change that you can make yourself pretty easily. So this downstairs one is just a half bathroom. If we're going with the modern farmhouse one, there's just only this one we can use, I believe. Like what? What? Wait, what? The only thing is we then have the black hardware, so we can only use the bath shower combo that comes with that same pack too, because that also has that same hardware. Aha. Okay, and that's the bathrooms done. I think they look quite similar, but different enough. So it's not so boring. I like my shelf. Oh, wait. Okay, that's the bathroom done. I want this to be the main bedroom. I'm gonna go with a beige. Can't go wrong with beige. Can we put a dog bed here? No. Like, a dog can also sleep on this couch. And now for this dark corner here. I think I want this to be like with shoes and stuff like this maybe. But not the real dresser. I could also make this entire thing like a closet. I can do things. I swear I can build. Like, that way when you enter you have kind of like a mini hallway. And there is the dresser, like the closet, and there is the sleeping area for the parents. Yeah, that's nice. You can do this little thing like you can do in changing rooms where you can see the back and the front. I am not a fan of carpet, but I'm contemplating to put carpet in the closet. And that makes the bedroom kind of small, but I like it. It's cozier that way. But we have to have room for nightstands, so I may have to do my usual trick of putting one sideways. And I want more pictures in the bedroom, but maybe to the side here. It's a family home and it should be reflected. Or maybe the bigger frame, actually. Okay, I think that's good for now for the bedroom. It's a little beige, but that's often the case with modern farmhouse. There are little pops of color here and there. This bedroom is probably big enough to house 2 children, so why don't we? Maybe this, but then with a different wallpaper. I want different beddings. It looks a little bit more realistic. I think I'll use the green and no pattern. Maybe one with pictures, but we don't have the one with pictures in any good colors. Although we do have white on the bottom bunk. It's a weird layout I gave myself. Eh? Maybe like this. This as combination between the two styles. Why not? Maybe with stickers. That's cute. What else do I want here? Or maybe I'm not taking this seat because it's 2 kids. Maybe they both want to sit. By the way, I'm not really doing a farmhouse kids bedroom. You can do lovely farmhouse kids bedrooms in The Sims. I've done so multiple times, multiple videos. However, since this is an entire farmhouse build, it would feel weird to me because it then would feel like the parents decided how the room looks. And just by giving them a desk and bunk beds, I decided these are going to be children, not toddlers. And they're old enough to decide for themselves what they like. At least in my personal belief, I would find it a bit overbearing from the parents to decide how the kid should live in their own room. So I decided that the kids picked it, and to make this more clear, this is going to be entirely non-farmhouse. I do not want it to match. It wouldn't feel like the kids got to pick anything if it did match. Oh, of course a dog. Why didn't I... Oh my god, Natalie. Seriously, a dog. Obviously a dog. This is still the dog house. This is the dog house. We need dogs. God damn it. Alright. The problem is I hate that. Love the pillows, hate the couch. That dog, kinda cute. Hey, I used the doggy one. We need a nightstand for the top bunk too. I never noticed this. Like, is the top bunk kit in jail? Is the top bunk kit okay? This as a little nod to the farmhouse thing. Although, like, farmhouse is just our way to incorporate the dogs. And this one has a dog. Yeah, I like this one better. Dog looks a little tired. We need a whole lot of decoration. I think that's fine. It's kind of cluttered and a little untidy and without a big plan or concept. But that's what I wanted, to not make it look too perfect here. So that the kids' room really looks like a free-for-all. And it does. Because once I picked this bed, where they put some papers on the bed frame, and then actually even more when I chose this bookshelf that has stickers all over, it was clear that the reign over this room is with the kids. And this imperfect desk, it doesn't make sense that this is a perfectly styled room if I have these items. That's actually a good tip sometimes. If you use somewhat shabby items or items that tell a story in itself, it doesn't look cohesive anymore if it doesn't match the rest. If I have a perfectly styled room where every inch is basically chosen by the parents and very obviously chosen by the parents and in a tidily manner, then I can't just have all of these bits of things everywhere because it doesn't fit the narrative anymore. This could be a teen's room. So we have a family with 3 kids. Let's see about the vibes here. Again, I wouldn't want this to be farmhousey, but maybe still in the spirit of family-minded, dog-loving, outdoorsy type of person. So maybe the hippie furniture, actually. That's actually cute. I know this is the other color, but I kind of like it. I love how my sim is just standing there with a toilet bubble just breaking through the window. And then we also need a desk. I never noticed that this watch has the heart cheater print. A little nod to the farmhouse vibe. This could be fun. Don't know if I like this color anymore. And something needs to be here, or else these are gonna absolutely annoy me. Or maybe, like, this doesn't need to be there in the first place, but... yeah, something's missing. This is fun. A bit cooler here than the other one. Yeah, I like it better. Goodbye. How about a little separation? Do we like that? No, we hate it. I decided we hate it. Never mind. I need some teenage clutter. I wonder if I can utilize some wallpaper because it's a little bit boring. Yeah, the toilet. Is this too much? I think I need a bit of contrast to all the pink. This or that. I think the yellow is better. Doggy doggy dog. Oh yeah, maybe. A little bit of makeup in a teenager's room is not wrong. This could maybe work though. Maybe instead of this one. Do I do this as a matching set? I mean, I guess. I don't often like matching sets, but in this case, when the child clearly painted it themselves, why not? It's kind of cool. And it's not so bright, so it allows us to add some additional lights. I would like to use that. That's the teenager's room. And now we can look at the hallway, and I want this to be kind of an office nook for the parents, maybe. Back full force with a modern farmhouse theme. I think these planks work quite well for the cottagecore vibe if we decorate it a little bit too. And maybe the desk from the EHA pack. Is this very bad? It might be very, 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 very bad. How's this as a sort of room divider? Maybe. I put it on the maybe pile, aka the inventory. I may like it more on that side. Maybe not. How do we like it if we don't center it? Oh, that's ugly. Is this ugly? It's a bit ugly, right? Okay, fine. The basic bitch surface it is. Dog. We have a dog. And I want this to be a vase. That's nice. Maybe we can have some fairy lights underneath it. Okay. Now we have a little bit of that whimsy. And I actually like now that we picked the basic bitch surfaces here. Because those shelves are a little bit modern to combat this becoming entirely whimsical and lose the modern part of the modern farmhouse aesthetic. Because we're treading that line here. This could pedal it back a bit to the modern. Do I put it here or no? Next to the bookshelf I like. Next to the door I hate. But I would like to bring the green, the minty green over to the other side. Maybe like this, so you're not actually with the back to the door. I'm not sure. Okay, fine. Back to the door. Maybe some storage now. Okay. It's coming together. Friendos, it's coming together. It's starting to look like an office nook. And I decided it's not that bad with that door in the back of this chair because it's the parental bedroom in the back and this is an office space, so it's not like the kids will be running around there a lot. You can definitely have your peace and quiet there without a door constantly opening in your back. Some more beige to bring it all together. I'm not shitting on this house, I actually like what I built. It's just more beige. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. And I want a mirror on that wall, just because I can. This is great. This is also a very empty space that I don't actually know what to do with, low-key. Maybe another bookshelf on the wall just to fill it up. Like a very slim one because of the door. That's kind of better. Now the hallway actually leads somewhere besides the bathroom. This is also some dead space. On that wall is dead space. There's a lot of dead space. I didn't construct this upper level very well. In the downstairs, I said it's great for a Christmas tree. On the upstairs, I have not yet thought what excuse I'm gonna use. I don't know yet. I'll come up with something. Maybe walkable spaces for the dogs. There we go. I'll think I'll stay with the dead space. I'll add another small dog bed here. Now we really only have one big dog bed and then we only have small dog beds. But the big dog beds are so in the way. I'm sorry, big dogs. Do I put something on the balcony or do I just say fuck it? Maybe just that. Or maybe also some planter boxes for the farmhouse vibes. Okay, but that brings us to the outside for real now. Let me first check with the roof. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and decorate this place. Already placed a few plants here. I think it's from when I did the kitchen. You know what? Pastels. Back to the pastels. We also need... Hello, little doggy, doggy, doggy. Let's go and take care of our doghouse. Maybe I need to move the roof for a little bit. Maybe I'll also pull it a bit closer here. So what do I put inside of there? First of all, I don't think I want a floor. I don't know if that works, but a doggy bed? Doggy bed. Okay, that's so lame, but I love it. So we have a little window to look inside. We have the dog bed here and the doggy door. Now we need decoration. Ooh. Riff, riff, riff. Maybe a little mouse hole is actually kind of cute. Look! The dog's home. And there's another big dog bed inside. Now we need to know how to structure this, because again, this entire thing is supposed to be the backyard, so I don't want everything usable to suddenly stop here. It would look weird. So we need to be strategic about this. Maybe we can put a treehouse here, because we can't put the treehouse way overlapping. And then maybe a swing set somewhere like here overlapping. I think that already helps, because it's kind of directing you onto that path. And I also don't think I'm gonna have actual flooring here anywhere. I think I'm gonna make loose paths, same to the front, because I'm on a diagonal here. And it's just kind of loosely going into this, and only when you go back down here is where an actual path starts. So it would be weird if I have like an actual paved thing going on here and then all around me is nothing but shrubbery. And now that we have a kind of terrace space, we can have more outside dining, I think. Again, I'm overlapping it a little bit. Just making sure I'm further blurring the lines. As much as I can, at least. And now I'm just gonna deploy the debug catalog. Okay, here we go. This is the house. It's a very big house for an entire family because stereotypically dog people are family people, outdoorsy people, that's why they have a huge backyard. So I would say let's just head on inside. When we enter the house, first thing we see is the kitchen area and the door to the backyard, and to our left is the living room, TV nook. We have an open layout because I kind of went with a modern farmhouse style, and those are largely Northern American styles and have an open floor plan. Opposite to that we have the dining area with the open kitchen. The open kitchen is leaning very modern in furniture, but then we have some accents that are more farmhousey, especially here on the windowsill. We have a lot of windows that look out into the giant backyard, so when the kids and the dogs are playing outside, you have a view of them. From the kitchen and dining area, we can directly go to the downstairs bathroom. It's a small half bath with only a toilet and a sink, but it has everything we need. It's kind of also treading the line of modern farmhouse, so traditional elements with some more modern elements. Next to that we have our little getting ready area with everything we need to, you know, take the dogs for a walk or something like that. Jesus Christ, lady. Well, we are gonna ignore her and head on upstairs, where on this first hallway we have 2 more bathrooms. We're a large family, we need 2 main bathrooms. This first one is one with a shower. It is similar in style to the downstairs bathroom, but they chose a different wall color. It has some storage, everything you need, in a custom-made shelf. And then to the side we have the third bathroom, which is the largest bathroom. It again has the same style as the other 2 bathrooms, but with a different wall color. This one has a bathtub, so you can give the dogs a bath if they need it, and is otherwise structurally relatively similar with some storage and all the bathroom necessities. Then the next room to our right is the kids' room for 2 children and bunk beds. It does not follow the typical modern farmhouse style because the kids got to decorate it themselves. However, it really is a dog house. The kids have a lot of dogs in their decor. They're definitely dog people. You can tell they love their pets. They have a lot of room to play and do their homework and chill together. Opposite to their room is the big siblings' room. It's the teen's room. The teen has also a pretty large room, giving the teen space for a study area and a bedroom area, and then a general hangout area. It's meant to be pretty whimsical and cutesy, fitting for the farmhouse style without actually being the farmhouse style. There is a balcony that you can enter from right next to the teenager's room. And before we enter the parental bedroom, we have this little office nook that is also leaning towards this modern farmhouse style and has everything you need to just do a little bit of research in peace. Next to it is the parental bedroom. The parental bedroom has an open closet situation and creates a little hallway to the actual bedroom that is quite cozy and cute. Doesn't need a lot of stuff in it because it has the office nook right outside and the open wardrobe there. The dogs can sleep on this little dog bed or the sofa because there was no room for a big dog bed. Now going outside, the dogs can actually use the doggy door. Once outside we see our big backyard. I didn't put a fence around the actual perimeter of the lot because I wanted this to seem like the entire thing was their backyard, and there are actual fences further outside. We have a barbecue here and some form of dining. We also have this that is placed somewhat outside the actual perimeter of the lot. We have the ability to build a tree house because, again, I would assume these people are outdoorsy. We have a little space to eat because 4 people is actually not enough. And we have a dog house with another big dog bed. So theoretically, the dog or dogs can actually also sleep outside if they so choose to. And we have the swing set. So there's a lot of outdoor activities. We are assuming the entire land here is their backyard. We cannot really build on here, but this is part of the fenced-in area behind their house, and that's why I didn't want it to seem like there are any harsh lines at the end of the actual buildable lot. This is supposed to be looking like it's just standing here and they've just not built any structures here, but it's feasibly still their lot. And I think I achieved that by placing things chaotically kind of outside the lot. This is possible if you have move objects on and just, you know, your mouse isn't crossing the border. As long as your mouse is still on the lot, you can place anything you want. So with this strange lady loving our mailbox, our doggy mailbox, and these people actually bringing a dog to visit us, I'm gonna say goodbye for now. I hope you like our dog home as much as you like the cat home, and I'll see you in the next one. Maybe we'll find another pet to build a house for, horses or something. I don't know. See you then. Goodbye!